Dobra.
Is it connecting or not connecting? It is. Okay. So, I really appreciate you being here. And yeah, I hope that this material will be helpful. We will be talking today about what does health really mean for you, not in the societal definition, but for every person separately. So before we start, one question, just for you, and be honest. What does health actually mean for you or to you? Not what you can hear from society, not from social media, but your definition of health. And as always, as I always said, if you want to answer, that's fine. Just jump in, say it. If not, that's completely okay as well. We'll be just proceeding with this. But this question is very important, and I would like you to at least answer to yourself.
Okay. I think what it is mean for me, then how I actually physically feel. And I know as well it is important mentally, but with that it is a little bit worse, but actually more physically how we are feeling. Then that what it mean for me, meaning the health. Yeah, most of that, but now I more understand as well. It is like mentally as well about how I actually feeling. Yeah.
Yeah. True. I understand. Yeah. And the thing is, each of us have some sort of definition of health in ourselves. However, plenty of times, and I've heard that plenty of times as well, things like, I want to be healthy, but I don't look like. I feel strong, but I'm not shredded, or I'm not lean, or so. Am I doing enough? Am I doing everything right? I'm tracking, I'm training, I'm trying, I'm doing everything what is expected from me by my personal trainers, by my nutritionist, but still I doesn't feel like I'm winning. And this is, I heard that plenty of times. I remember myself, by all standards, society standards, I'm way over the weight limit. However, funny bit is when I felt the best a few years back, about 9-10 years back, when I was 120 kgs. But those were muscles. And I felt great. I felt healthy in this moment where when I went to some checkup, the doctor told me, man, but you have like 40 kgs overweight. So those metrics, they show us, those metrics they try to us to fit into doesn't work actually. So like you say, the most important is how you feel. Because all these metrics, all these looks, they doesn't mean actually that someone is healthy. This is just some sort of comparison. This guy and these guys are as motivation, as being fit, being healthy, and all that kind of thing. Of course, it's very good to pursue good physique. It's very good to work it out, to do this stuff for yourself, but it has to be aligned with your health, with your feelings. So like I say, the important part is to feel this, both physically and mentally. You might not look like Schwarzenegger, Rock, or Jason Statham, or whoever. you can pick it up. But when you feel good, that's the most important bit. Another thing.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a lot of. It is, I think, a lot of people, especially here in England, like, people, they feel more shame about how they look, but it is lots of like,
Yeah.
they don't care. It is most important how they feel, and that is actually quite good, because you don't need to be, thin, or like you said, look, Schwarzenegger. It is most
Yeah.
important
Exactly.
how you feel.
Exactly.
And
That's the most important thing. I've met people who physically, they look amazing. Really. A lot of muscles, For me, they were like examples of fitness, of health. And when I talk with them, I find out that they don't feel this way. They don't feel as they are healthy, as they are fit. They felt actually unworthy of how they look. And it was for me like, man, what are you talking about? Look at you. Look at you. You have great body, you have great health. All the metrics, you tick them off. So what's wrong? The thing is that we get this kind of pressurized on us that we have to have six packs, that we have to have great chests, great shoulders, huge biceps, triceps, whatever, right? Or we have to be lean, thin, and all that kind of stuff. Why? Why we have to choose one or the other? Because society told us that. Why not create our own kind of definition of health? Or rather, as I believe, we have this definition already, rather use it. Because what will be good, having great physique, having great ticked marks in all the tables or the lists that doctors have, when you don't feel like you don't have energy, you feel your nervous system is just not coping well with everything what's going on. What's the point of having all this if you don't feel it? If you cannot manage your body, if you don't make your body to listen to you, if you cannot feel healthy, for me, in my opinion, there's no point to have all of this. So, a few tips that might help you. Going back again to how you feel. Start with how do you want to feel? And not like, instead of asking myself what weight I should have, right? Or what kind of physique I should have. How do I want to feel? Because when you start from how you want to feel instead of going with the figures, at this point you will feel better about yourself. You will be more happy, more fulfilled. And at the same time, you will start looking how you can improve your health to feel better. Another thing, we like to say to ourselves, oh, I have to do this because of that. Oh, I have to go do the workout. Oh, I have to go for a walk. Oh, I have to whatever. Instead of saying I have to, just change this have to get. I get to support my body. I get to go for a workout. I get to, or I want to, Even better if you say, I want to do this because it's important for me. By this, you anchoring this kind of belief that you want instead of forcing yourself, oh, I have to. Just try it out. Tell to yourself, oh, I have to clean my house. Every time I say this, not gonna to happen. At least not this day. But if I say to myself, I want to do it, or I get to do it, it's done. It's very simple to try it out. Just every time you catch yourself with saying, oh, I have to do this or that, replace this. I want to do it. The other thing, I've said that plenty of times, try to link or kind of like chain all the physical activities with what you're doing already. You're doing your coffee or tea in the morning, do 5 squats or 10 push-ups or whatever else, jumping jacks. Waiting for your water to boil, just do it. You have some calling session, go for a walk. Or you want to call to someone, go for a walk. If you watch something in TV, it's very warm here today. If you watch something in TV, instead of sitting on the couch or lying on the couch, maybe start doing some yoga in the same time, or just stretch, or do a little other movements. Recently, I borrowed from my daughter a treadmill, and I've started to use it when the weather is bad. I put some cereal on TV, and I'm just walking on it. Works great because it's chain. I do something that's good for me, that I choose to do it, and at the same time I have some fun. The other thing is, and this was my all-time war with every personal trainer, nutritionists. Oh, you have to eat this, 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 this. You cannot eat this, 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 this. And this was just for me like, what? He will be telling me what I can, what I can't eat? No. I never listen to them, or I never listen very precisely, so to say. I had this kind of approach that I listen to my body and I feel my body, what it says to me. And every time I eat something, I make a mental note. Okay, after eating this or that, I felt this way, physically, mentally. Instead of asking myself, oh, was that donut clean enough? Or was this kind of meal clean enough? Have not enough proteins or too much carbs or whatever? I ask myself, how do I feel after I eat this? If it's okay, if it's good, that means I'm okay. I've ate something that my body needed. However, if I need like very heavy, bad, I make mental note, okay, I need to reduce this, or I want to reduce this, or I want to cut it off completely from my diet because it's not healthy for me, it's not working for me. It's not good for me. It's not making me feel good in this sense. And the last kind of tip, we all scroll on social media. I think that's kind of inevitable. We won't stop doing this. Whatever we are told, whatever we try, we will be doing this. Maybe less often than usual. Maybe we reduce this time, but we will be doing this still. So every time you see on social media someone that you admire, someone that you think is healthy, someone that stirs something in you, ask yourself, what exactly am I admiring in this person? What is one trait that I admire in them. And then maybe I have it already. Maybe I already have that in me. If not, what can I do to have this kind of trait as well? Because by doing this, you tweaking the comparison into a kind of curiosity, which is good. You're curious, how can you have it as well and use it for your benefits? So try this out. Let me know how it goes. From my side, that's everything. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. If you want more this kind of tips, tricks, exercises, the PDF will be in the group chat, or under a link under this video. Oh, that's what I want to say.
Right. Yeah, I think it would be really helpful. And like for me, like, oh, I always think, oh, I have to. I try now not saying that, then maybe it would be much easier.
Yeah, I found it very helpful because I was the same. Oh, I must do it. Even worse, I must do it. Yeah, but saying I have to do something, I never heard about this before. Like my friend told me, my friend and mentor told me this, because I was all the time, I must do this. I need to do this. I have to do it. And she told me, stop. Say that you want to do this and see how it's changed. It might not feel this way by the first time, or maybe first week even, but just catch yourself every time and try it out. And you'll see the difference is amazing. It's worth it.
Oh.
Right. If this is everything from our sides.
Yeah, I think yes.
Yeah. I really appreciate you being here and spending time with me, listening to me. And I really hope that this was helpful for you as well. So
yeah, definitely then. Yeah.
Awesome.
It's good advice and tip then, yeah.
Awesome. Okay then.